So I just wanted to ask a little bit about the significance of this event. Like, what does it mean to you for this day to be celebrated?
Yeah. Well, honestly, for me personally, I just had my aunt who recently passed away. And so this was kind of the first year I kind of really celebrated this, especially like doing an altar, like in her own home and things like that. So it's just really celebrating my own family, like my own family line, our culture and what we stand for and what makes us like a family and a community all in all.
Yes, so hi everyone, this is Rocha speaking from the Latinx Resource Center. This event is important to me just to honor the historical tradition of the Latinx community, but also acknowledging that everybody celebrates this event differently. Some people maybe have never celebrated, some people grew up celebrating their whole lives, and so just seeing everybody's different backgrounds come alive at the event is something really special.
We all at some point lost a loved one in our lives, so it's always important to like remember them. Even though for some of us, like myself, I recently lost my grandmother last year due to COVID. Although I wasn't really close to her, she's still been a lot to me and my family.
Yeah, I think it's very important to celebrate Dia de los Difuntos here at UCI, just so that our Latinx students can reconnect with our Latin roots. And it's just a really great event to celebrate and to remember our loved ones that unfortunately passed away. We have a poster board up, and basically in the sticky note, whoever comes up to our booth, they could write down a favorite memory, a thoughtful message, or how do you celebrate a loved one that passed away. I feel like it's a great interactive activity that they were able to participate in.
My name is Joseph Morales. I'm Associate Director for Strategic Initiatives and Partnerships in the Office of Inclusive Excellence. So for me, memory can have political dimension to it. As I remember my Nana, my grandmother, who had her citizenship revoked, I guess you could say, because of the way immigration laws and different legislation was at the time. When I think about her life, I can't help but remember my Nana without acknowledging the fact that she had those struggles.
Why do you think it's important for UCI to host events celebrating Latinx traditions?
I think it prioritizing inclusivity, because usually, like for example, back in my hometown, we don't really do events like this, and it's usually to make everyone welcome, because like without it, I don't think we really have a great big sense of community if we're not celebrating all cultures.
I hope this event is able to bring light to everyone's backgrounds, like I mentioned. Just making sure that people at UCI, the Latinx community, feels represented when they're on campus. I know for a lot of people there's culture shock maybe when they come, especially for first generation Latinx students, when they come to campus and they just don't see other people that maybe they feel they could relate to or part of their community. So I hope that this event just allows them to feel more comfortable, allows them to feel like a piece of home when they're on campus.
We talked about diversifying ideas about this event, celebration. So we called it Dia de los Difuntos, in acknowledgement of the diversity of Latinx students at UCI. So there's always a lot of discussion about Dia de los Muertos, and it usually has a very heavily Mexican connotation. But the Latinx community at UCI is very diverse. The Latinx Resource Center decided to call it Dia de los Difuntos. They intentionally tried to disrupt the idea that all Latinx students identify as Mexican, that there's a very diverse student body that identifies Latinx.
I'm part of LSPA, which is the Latinx Student Psychological Association. So it's mainly made up of like psych majors, but we're all open to all majors. It's like mostly an academic club. So we're very big on like trying to get everyone incorporated into UCI culture and to getting into like being strong with our academics, as well as like being strong with our community, doing community service, and also being a part of research, being a part of practical experience, always volunteering, like doing tutoring or things like that.
I'm Jose Mejia, one of the coaches for Hermanos Unidos at UCI, and our goal and mission is to help increase the graduation and retention rate of Latino males here at UCI. Even though our mission says Latino males, we open the doors to anybody. You don't have to be a Latino or a male to join. And we accomplish our goals through our 3 pillars, which are academics, community service, and social networking.
Hi, my name is Paola Martinez. I'm Vice President of Internal Affairs for the Latino Business Student Association here at UCI. And LBSA aims to, provide our general members with events that will enhance their professional development, community service, and social interaction. And our foundation is academic, so it's all under that.
And also to let everyone know about our center, the Latinx Resource Center. Our center is new. We started in 2019, but then have only existed really virtually 2020, and now we're physically on campus for the first time this fall quarter. And so I really hope that it lets people know about our center and that we're here, that our resources are here for the Latinx community at UCI, but also anyone. We are open to everyone to attend our events, to seek our mentorship, to talk to our interns and everything like that. We have 12 intern positions, so we have a team who is a big part of the reason we're able to have events like this. And we also just have a lot of programs and resources that we're working to establish ourselves on the campus. If you're interested in learning more about our center, you can go to our website, latinx.uci.edu, or follow us on Instagram, where we post all of our opportunities and updates on there, how to get involved with us.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.